Everyone, what is up? It is Unfair Variable here, and we are back again with another Pokemon tier list. And in case you are unaware, I know zero, zilch, nada, absolutely nothing about Pokemon, okay? I can name maybe Pokemon on two hands if I'm lucky. So I don't know what's an exhaustive list. Today we are ranking water type Pokemon, and I did not come up with this list. It was already on tiermaker.com, so if it's not exhaustive, that is not my fault, and I have no idea because the whole point of this is that I don't know anything about Pokemon, but here I am judging them anyway, like the girl I am. Okay, so anyway, let's get into our tiers for today, right? And up top, number one, we have super cute. These are obviously Pokemon that, per my opinion, are super cute. And in tier number two, we have Will Off Me Easy. These Pokemon that look totally cool and like they could easily one-shot me. I am only 5 foot tall for reference, so it doesn't take much to one-shot me, okay? And then we have Awesome Sauce. These are ones that don't necessarily look adorable or like really, really bad, but they just look cool, but not cool enough to be in one of the above tiers. And then we have It's Just an Animal. These are the ones that literally they took a little bit too much inspiration from the animal that they're based off of, and I can 1000% tell what animal they are basically emulating. Then we have What the Actual F. These are for the Pokemon that when I look at them, I don't know what I'm looking at. I genuinely, it doesn't register in my mind. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with that information, okay? And then we have Not For Me. These are ones that when I look at them, they make me feel uncomfy. There's a couple reasons why Pokemon might end up in this particular tier, but that's the main one. They just, general vibes make me uncomfy. And then we have Poop with Flies. This is the only one that was already a part of this tier list before I edited like the tiers themselves, and I just thought it was funny, and I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. So let's jump right into it with whatever this is. So I know that these are all like water type Pokemon, so I'm expecting a lot of fish and stuff, and this kind of looks like a fish. uh it's just kind of boring though. This is not a good start. I feel so bad. But seriously, I mean, I guess it's a fish. It kind of looks like a flower petal, though. I, I'm gonna move on. This thing is so cool. Fun fact about me, if you don't know, I love spiders. I don't know if I'd make a spider a water type Pokemon, but I think the design of this thing is so cool, and I think I'm seeing it from the back. This is like not a view of its head, but I get that because spiders have pretty small heads anyway, so like, does it really matter? Not really. Uh, but this thing looks so cool. I'd be so curious to know what its powers are, but it looks like it will off me easy, so that is where it's going. Okay, and then up next, we have the Easter Bunny. That is the Easter Bunny. You know it's the Easter Bunny because it's an egg-shaped rabbit. And you know what rabbits don't lay? Rabbits don't lay eggs. Yeah, no, they don't. So this is just Ostara, the Pokemon. And I think we have our first It's Just an Animal. Is this a Barracuda? I feel like this is supposed to be a Barracuda, and if this is not what a Barracuda looks like, then I'm kind of ashamed of myself, because I wanted to major in marine biology when I was younger. And I did end up majoring in animal studies, so still like in that realm of information. And I went to a coastal school, so like everyone and their mom was doing marine biology there. Uh, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just a barracuda, which like is pretty awesome sauce, but it is just a barracuda with like some cool colorations. And then there's this guy, and this guy to me, he looks like a piñata. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about him that just gives me piñata vibes. But yeah. He also kind of looks like a hat. He looks like I could wear him as a hat, and I would not enjoy wearing him as a hat. I would be viscerally upset the entire time that it was happening. And I feel like he would, like, in a cranky voice, whisper things in my ear throughout the day if I were wearing him as a hat. Like, oh, look at that old bag checking out at Target. I don't know. I don't know. I, no. This thing is so cool. I kinda hate its mouth, but I love the coloration too much. Look at how pretty this is! I love it! I love it. I really do. I don't have much of a defense. Just look at it. Look at it and tell me that is not super cool. And it kind of gives me like parrotfish vibes. I don't know if you've ever seen what a parrotfish looks like. It kind of looks like one of those, but it's so wild looking that I'm able to put it in awesome sauce instead of it's just an animal, right? It doesn't scream it so much that it's like, oh, this is a blatant ripoff of God's creation or whatever. Okay. I genuinely don't know what I'm looking. It kind of looks like a roly-poly, it kind of looks like a shrimp, and it kind of looks like a dragon, all at the same time. And I don't know how I feel about that. Any of that, actually. Uh, but one thing I am sure on, it looks like it will kill me. Uh, it looks like I do not want to mess with it. I'm really surprised we don't have any super cute yet. Because this is water types. I really thought we would have had one in the super cute category by now. But I guess something surprises you every day. This thing? No. No. It looks angry. It looks kind of like a clam in a way that I am not okay with. And I don't want to talk about it anymore because I feel like if I keep talking about it, I'm gonna end up demonetized on YouTube. And I've never even been monetized on YouTube, but I feel like this video will get flagged. And it's a no. This looks like coral. This makes me happy. This does not make me happy. This makes me happy. I don't know what he is, but he looks like coral. And he's so cute. I appreciate. He kind of looks like Kirby to me. You know, like that little pink thing. I don't. I don't play classic video games. I'm so sorry. You can see on my channel like the types of games I play. Uh, this is based on a lobster, but it's not close enough to a lobster that I want to put it here. I think he's gonna go here. Because he looks so festive. I don't know if it's like the fact it's New Year's and he clearly has like a star as part of his body, or what. But there's just something about him. It looks like his claws can talk. It's probably just the way this like photo is framed, but it kind of looks like his claws can talk. um And then there's this thing. This thing's super cute. It's clearly just a seal, so it does go here too, but it's so cute that I love that. I love this creature. Why does it have vampire teeth? It's so cute, you guys. Oh my god, I'm moving on now. This is a whale shrimp wave thing. And I'm gonna put him here. I don't know why. It looks Japanese to me. Maybe it just kind of looks like sushi, and that's where I'm getting that from. Why does it look Japanese to me? Pokemon is literally Japanese. Oh my god. No, no, why? Why am I allowed to own a microphone? Obviously, it's Japanese. It's a Pokemon. Of course, it's Japanese. I'm gonna move on. Uh, this is an alligator snapping turtle. I don't care if that's not what it is. That's what it is to me. This is an alligator snapping turtle because they look just like this thing. Now, I don't know what this does, but I can tell that it will take my whole hand with it with one bite, and that is not good. I'm gonna put this one in not for me. I don't like the orange red drop thing on it. It looks like it's carrying a towel, but I think that's just part of its body. Why does it have two tails? I don't know what we were going for here, but it looks like someone's mom named Susan who just got too tanned at the beach. And now she is severely burnt, and no one likes it when Susan gets burnt at the beach. Oh my god. I'm surprised I like this thing. My initial impressions of this were poop with flies. But something about it, the longer I look at it, the cuter it gets. And I feel like it's hypnotizing me with its three eyes. And I just can't stop looking at it. And I'm very curious as to what its powers are. Because it is calling to me. And I don't know what this is. It's some sort of slug or something. But yeah, I love this creature. Whatever this creature is, I enjoy it thoroughly. Okay, this thing is gonna off me easy, but he's going to the bottom of this will off me easy because he looks okay. He does not look like them. I don't know why I phrased it that way. He looks like he belongs in a video game, which obviously Pokemon is it started as a video game. I know that. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that dense. Uh, but he looks like he belongs in like in mass as just a group or a horde of these guys for you to fight all at once. I don't know how else to explain this besides he looks like he could be one of the members of the fish cult in Baldur's Gate 3. Do you know what I'm talking about? The fish cult in Baldur's Gate 3. Uh, he looks like he'd be an NPC there in that section of that game, which I have played all the way through. I may have never played Pokemon, but I have played Baldur's Gate 3. Uh, This is a ladyfish, like the animal, a ladyfish, and they gave it a shell bra and made it a ladyfish. And this is a cool little dragon looking thing. Yeah, this thing has the tail of a shrimp. And that is so funny to me. And I enjoy that because he has such a menacing face. Which, fun fact, I was terrified of picking up shrimp for a very long time. I live in Florida. We went fishing a lot when I was a child, and I would be terrified to pick up the shrimp in order to go fishing. Which, It's so ironic, me going fishing, because I don't eat fish, not because I'm, like, allergic or I don't like the taste, but for, like, moral reasons, for, like, the same reasons vegetarians typically don't eat cows, I don't eat fish. I think fish are, in general, cute creatures that deserve to be loved, and yeah, that's just facts. This he's going here because he looks like a cloud. And there are no clouds in the sea, but he could be a jellyfish, and I like looking at him. But he also confuses me greatly. Can you tell I have ADHD from the way I hop between subjects? Because I can. This is a seahorse. This is a seahorse. That is all that is. And he looks like he shoots little pellets out of his snout. And that is what I would guess his power is. This thing is me. It is my spirit animal. It is what I want to emulate in my life. I don't know what this is. He's a king crab, obviously, because he has like the little crown of spikes and he's clearly a crab. He's also like, his legs are like bone, it kind of looks like, which is crazy. But I enjoy this. Yeah. But like, he's not super cute though. So he's going in the top of awesome sauce. I'm sorry. I hyped you up and then I put you in the top of awesome sauce. But like, you don't belong here to me, but also you're not super cute. You're kind of ugly. Just because you are me doesn't mean that I'm not afraid to call you ugly. This thing though, this thing is super cute. This is like a cute version of an anglerfish, and I love what they did with it. And it just, yes, this is meant to be like some sort of dinosaur or like turtle, and I am obsessed. It kind of gives like Loch Ness Monster, like plesiosaur vibes, and I love it. If you know anything about me, I freaking love dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs so much, but I also love cryptids. I love cryptids, Loch Ness Monster included. So you are going right at the top of super cute because I would make a plushie out of this. I can crochet and I would crochet a plushie out of this. Uh moving on. This is going right here. Right here. You are horrifying. You look like a Del Taco mascot. Why? What? I don't. I'm moving on. I love this. This is a fish butterfly. Its colors are so pretty. Oh my god, look at this thing. Look at it. I enjoy this. This brings me happiness. This is the missing half of this one. Like, they clearly are one thing, right? These are not two animals. They go together. I can't tell you how, but it looks like he'd be like the tail, the proper tail to this other one. Look at that. Tell me they don't go together. Tell me they don't go together. I will not believe you. Oh, this is a ray. I'm not mad about this one though. Cause I think he's really cool looking. Oh, I love this thing. That's cool. Okay. Looking at this, I enjoy it, but it confuses me. Okay, I got it. I see like where the tail becomes like the different color now. It was confusing my brain. Either way, this thing is pretty awesome. I don't trust it though. It looks like he's giving me like snake vibes, and I have a video up now about how much I love snakes, and I think other people should too. And I am making a terrible influence, but this thing looks like a snake that would bite me. It looks like it's waiting. Why does it look like that? Why does it look? It's clearly an octopus. It's clearly an octopus, right? Right? But it's an octopus that's had a couple drinks in him, and now he's doing karaoke and dancing on places that bartenders do not want him to dance, and it's not going well for this guy. Life's just not going well, and that's how he's coping, and that's just him. And then there's whatever this is. I don't see a face. I don't. Why are its feet? It's meant to be a fin, I'm sure, but it looks like his feet are tied together. I cannot visualize eyeballs on this creature. I don't know what I'm looking at, and I really don't like it. This is a pelican, and a pelican that is mostly mouth, which, like, a lot of pelicans are mostly mouth. If you've ever seen a pelican, I've had the privilege of like caring for pelicans in a rehab facility setting. Um, Pelicans are a lot of fun, but like, what? This thing is amazing. It is a frog, and I have named him Homer, and he is my best friend. Moving on. Why? This is not a Pokemon. This is a portal with eyes and fists. You jump into his stomach and you pop out of another one in either Dublin or New York. That's what this guy is. Did you get that reference? I hope you did. This is that plant from Plant vs. Zombies that they step on, but they kind of made it look like a cat. But I think this guy's spikes are far more poisonous than that plant from Plants vs. Zombies. I don't think this guy's just spiky, so you step on him. I think he injects a venom into you. And I should know better. I should not have said poisonous. I meant venomous because I know the difference. I do. I promise. I'm sorry. Uh, this is a turtle who has lost its shell, and he is homeless, and that makes me sad for him. This is a blowfish. This is literally just a blowfish with like a protrusion that kind of looks like an alien head, kind of looks like a spatula for a tail. This thing is so cool. This is like a rockfish or a stonefish. It's very cool. I love this thing. I love the design. I love how you wouldn't expect it necessarily to be a water type Pokemon. I love how it's not obvious what it is unless you're like looking for it. I enjoy this in its entirety, and I also enjoy this in its entirety. Uh, that looks like a koi, kinda. It's giving koi, and I'm a sucker for koi. I really am. I wish I wasn't. No, we're not gonna talk about him, but do not go up to him on the street and do not take the candy that he is giving away out of the white van. Don't do it. I love this thing. It's just the head of a shark. What happened to your tail fins? That's why he's so angry. He's missing half his body. Obviously. What? Uh, I don't like looking at this. It kind of looks like a monkey. So I guess you could say they were going for sea monkeys, which, fun fact, I am raising sea monkeys right now. Sea monkeys are brine shrimp, but I don't like looking at this. Almost as much as I don't like looking at this. Oh my God, no. Why is that a part of your body? I don't like it. No, this looks like a cow. Um, with like a cool little hat. He looks like he belongs in the circus. Yeah, he belongs in the circus. And that's okay. This thing is going to kill me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does, but it's going to shoot a laser beam right out of that ruby of an eye that it has. And it's going to strike me and kill me instantly and unexpectedly. And that is going to happen. This thing is pretty cool. It's a bird. Like, it's probably bottom of this, top of this. But, like, I like it just enough to put it up here. This thing, though, that's very cool. Yeah, that's a good spot for you. I like how you think that these red things are its eyes, and then you look and you see its actual eyes, like down here. Very creepy. Very, I'll suck you to the depths. And then there's this thing, and I love it. I don't know what cryptid this is, but I am a part of its religion now. I trust in it, and it looks, yes, I would follow it, even though I shouldn't. This is also a barracuda. I'm pretty sure. So you're going right there, next to the other barracuda. I guess this could also be like based on like a what's that other fish that's like super fast called? I don't know. But barracuda was my instinct. So they're twinning, they're hanging out with their buddies. This is a whale, and that's okay. Do you know how big whales are? This would be like, if this is a full-sized whale as a Pokemon, this is a gigantic freaking Pokemon. Like, it is huge. And I love the concept of a Pokemon being that large and just poof metamorphizing into that tiny little ball thing, the Pokeballs that, I don't know, handlers, capturers, bounty hunters, I don't know what they're called. The people who catch them, the idea of just throwing one and a full-sized whale just flops out. I feel like no one would ever expect that. And when it happened to you, you'd be like, oh my God, how do I respond to this even? What do you fight a whale with? What does it do? What are its powers? I bet its powers aren't even that strong because it's like gigantic. This is also a whale, though, I'm pretty sure. But this one looks like it belongs in Mario Brothers. I don't like this one as much. I cut this one's funnier looking. This one's clearly like a Pokemon, which I think is cool. That's fine. It's a Pokemon, but the W on its head is making me think of like Wario for some reason. I'm gonna move on, and this is our last one, and I actually really like this one. He's gonna go up to super cute. And this is our Tears. He's clearly like an anchovy. He looks like he's in trouble, like he's very sad. And I just want to hug him. I want to adopt him and put him in a little fish tank where he'll be happy for the rest of his days. But this is my Pokemon water types tier list. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I obviously enjoyed making this video, otherwise I wouldn't have done it. And let me know down in the comments what Pokemon types I should rank next. Again, this is not going to be near an exhaustive list, but go ahead and list a Pokemon type and I will find a pre-existing tier list on tiermaker.com, and I will rank them in one of my future videos. I hope you guys enjoy. Have a fabulous day, and as always, toodaloo.